So boom, I woke up early this morning and I thought, what's the first video should be on my main channel? Oh yeah, shitting on anime fan base and triggering them. That's a smart idea. So yeah, in this video, I'm gonna attempt to make the anime fandom mad at me. So if it triggers you, that means I did my job. But disclaimer, the whole premise of this video is just me being sarcastic and poking fun at these anime fandom or the anime itself. Heck, I even got mad at what I said about these animes while I'm editing the video. Some of the animes I'll mention in this video are actually my favorites, so don't get offended by it. But some people find everything offensive, so whatever. I couldn't care less. Anyway, let's begin. Let's start with One Piece. First of all, if you're into One Piece, you don't have a life, and you genuinely get mad if people don't want to watch your show, or if they didn't give it a 10 out of 10 on my anime list. Although it has an amazing world building, the character designs are wacky and horrendous. And I forgot to mention that no one important dies in the series. And I know some people will go like, hey, what about Ace? You mean Donut Man? I didn't give a shit about him. My advice for this fandom is to go outside, get some sunlight, and touch grass. Naruto. While it has beautiful animation and such an amazing main character, probably my favorite, it's always between him and Guts, of course. The story has a lot of plot holes, and the plot itself is garbage. It's about a furry wanting to become a Hokage and chasing his best friend for 700 chapters straight. And Sakura has to be the most useless character I've ever seen in my whole life. She set up a new standard of being useless in an anime, and the villains in this series has to be the worst villains I've ever seen in my life. And also Itachi is one of the worst written characters, period. Demon Slayer. Streamers like Ninja or Tim the Tatman say it's the greatest anime of all time, and basically they have a shit taste. The animation carried the whole show, and in the entire cast is just mouth breathers. And the antagonist is one of the worst antagonists I've ever seen in my whole life. He's just a bootleg Michael Jackson. The writer got so lazy to a point where she made the antagonist look like Michael Jackson. Jujutsu Kaisen. Jujutsu Kaisen is the overrated, overhyped anime I've ever seen in my life. It's a cheap copy of Naruto, and it's worse than Black Clover. I mean, there's no plot in this anime. It's just a cast trying their best to not die and wait painfully for Gojo to come in and save the day. Bleach should not be in the big three, but it is for some reason. It is the worst out of the big three, and people love it because of the sexy female cast in this show, and the characters have drip. Ichigo is a boring protagonist to begin with, and the series falls off after the Soul Society arc. And the fights in Bleach are so goddamn boring. Attack on Titan has to be the worst anime I've watched in my whole life. The plot is generic, and the writer has no experience whatsoever in writing compelling, amazing stories. Attack on Titan fandom, your anime suck, and the ending sucks. Can go suck my My Dress Up Darling is the perfect anime to me. To fall asleep quickly. Yeah, people love the show because Marin is the one that carried the whole show. Why? Because Marin is sexy and hot. For God's sake. And here's a message to people that ship Gojo and Marin. How about you ship yourself to the nearest maiden in the planet, you maidenless brats? Hunter x Hunter is trash.
18 is too old, I'm Jewish, mega sus, I shit on the floor, Fortnite ball step, Curry for the win. I did 9/11, EDP balls, you cute bro, EDP did 9/11.